Hey guys, this is my 2021 Model S long range version. We just got this back from the transportation service. If you watched my last video, you would have seen on our road trip that we actually had a really bad blowout. Had to get the car shipped actually to Bend, Oregon, because we were in Southern Oregon, and they put two new rear tires on it, as you can see here. So the tires are great. Anyways, cleaning the car today from the road trip. So we're going through the vacuuming and everything. The car comes with two nice front rugs that go in the front part. I actually took them out. They're sitting in the garage over here. And then one long flat rug that goes across the bottom. Because it's mainly flat, they can do one rug. It's not too dirty back here, but the seats are... You can see when I zoom in here, the seats have a lot of marks on them. So I'm going to be showing you a nice seat cleaner for this white kind of vegan leather here. You'll see that. We'll see a before and after. I want to kind of show you the best way to clean these things. And then we also have the rear to clean out. I'm not going to be doing the outside of the car today, just only the inside, mainly because it's going to rain here a few more days this week, and I do have to drive this a couple times this week down to the San Jose area. I live in the East Bay, so we're going to be in the car a few days this week, so I'm not going to wash the outside, just only to get the inside all cleaned up. So I'll kind of take you through a little bit of this. I'm sure you guys are going to be a little more interested in finding out exactly how we clean these white seats. You can see they're actually pretty dirty if you look in detail here. A lot of smudges. We had a dog in the back as well, so you'll see a few more smudges, little foot marks there from the dog as well. So this cleaner should help us out quite a bit. So I'll show you a highlight of that. So follow me along on this cleaning today, and hopefully that'll help you guys, especially if you got this white vegan leather. Okay, we have like two of these handheld Dyson vacuums. They're battery powered. You just hit this trigger and they work really well, especially with this long nozzle in front of it to actually get in between the cracks and everything. But you can get all the specks of dirt and easily. I don't like to rub the carpet too much because it actually brings the carpet up a little bit, but it does get the little specks of dirt off. And then we'll use a simple, very non-intrusive cleaning agent to get some of the marks along the side here, and these kind of marks here, things like that, I'll show you guys exactly how we do that. So we're going to go ahead and finish the vacuuming here, and then I'll do the floor mats, and then we're going to do the inside. Okay, so these are all the carpets from the car. I found pulling them out and then using just a regular vacuum on top of them is actually one of the best and most effective way to clean them. I just use that smaller kind of Dyson vacuum for in between the cracks, the crevices, all that kind of stuff. But this is kind of a simple way to get all the key items off these carpets. So essentially you can, rig up your regular vacuum cleaner that you might have for your house, turn it on and just, vacuum it like you're vacuuming your carpet in your house. Do a couple once-overs on it. It actually does a pretty good job. You just have to go over it a few different times. But this is kind of the way I always do these carpets. So if I clean these once a month or once every 2 months or so, depending on my usage of the car, it's kind of a great way to get all the specs and everything out of them. You just got to do a few back and forth items on each one of these, get the front seats, and usually that does a good enough job. Okay guys, so now we're going to just kind of wipe down the inside of the car with smudges, maybe oil, dirt, anything like that. I'm going to do this all to everything except for the seats. We're going to use something separate for the seats, but just wanted to point out that, we have our primary cleaner that I've been using for the inside. It doesn't leave any residue, does a nice gentle, doesn't hurt the fabrics or the plastic or the vegan or anything like that. It does a good job. Anyways, comes in a concentrate. This is what I've been using. I also use the same thing for my waterless washes and haven't had any problems at all. It does a really good job. I put it all in the spray bottle because it is a concentrate. It's like you put about 10% in there and then you can fill the rest with water. And then I have a standard cloth here that doesn't scratch or do anything abrasive to the car. So these have been working pretty well for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and tidy up the inside of the car after the vacuum here, and then we'll go from there. All right, so really all you do is spray a little bit of this on the cloth, get it, you know, a little bit soaked or ample soaked, not too big of a deal. And then what I do is I just use it to wipe down on these key areas of the car. You can see here, this down here, I'll do the same thing. So it does a really good job of just non-abrasively cleaning this stuff. And then I'll also use it on the dash and all the other parts of the back of the seats and everything like that. We're gonna do something different for the white vegan leather. I'll show you here coming up. But this does a really good job of really getting all these little crack areas, get the dust, get it very cleaned. So this is one of the things I like to use on the car. I've done this multiple times and it does such a great job. Now I just find these microfiber cloths really great for cleaning even the inside of the car and just making sure you get everything cleaned up. So it does a really good job of that. But you can see here, just with a little bit of the solution, you can get all the smears, cleaning it, and taking care of the car itself. So as you can see here, just as I'm doing it, I'll even put it up here. This stuff always works really good on glass as well, but you get all the smudges, the dust marks completely out of this, and it just does such a great job. So overall, I'm a big fan of it. I've been using this stuff since I've had this car, so for the last year and a half. So overall, it does a great job of that. I'm sure there's a number of other new different solutions and options. If you have any recommendations, please put them in the list below. I am studying and researching a few other types of solutions. I do have another car on order that I am going to get a different kind of solution to clean the leather. And I'll certainly introduce you guys to that as well. But since this car has more of a vegan kind of leather, it's not real leather, I don't know if it's going to work as well, but I did just recently order that, and I'll show you guys what that is when it comes. Okay, we just got done vacuuming. We cleaned the inside plastic areas and the moldings within the car, the dash, the screens. Now what we're going to do is go and attack these white vegan leather seats. You can see this seat is pretty dirty here. Hopefully you guys can see all that, especially you really notice it in here. So it really got dirty. I think I was probably wearing some dirty clothes. This is also the first time we're actually cleaning these seats after having this car for a year and a half. So we're going to go ahead and clean these. My wife's going to hold the camera while I'm doing it. We're going to use that painter's tape to actually draw a line. I'll probably focus in this area where you can see the before and after of how it looks, and then we'll take the tape off. Now, the cleaner we're using here is just something that we found on Amazon that comes in with a lot of good positive reviews, but it's not supposed to leave any residue. It's for leather and fake leather or vegan leather like we have. Cleans and conditions the material. So I already tried this in the rear of the car. It's looking really good. So I wanted to point this out to you guys. You can find this on Amazon, but let's go ahead and look at this. I'm going to go ahead and put some tape on, and then we'll show you the video right after. You do want to use a microfiber cloth to rub it in, and then you can use a or a fully clean cloth. The green one is going to be our clean cloth to pretty much wipe it off. Okay, let's get rolling. All right, you just drench the cloth a little bit. And then I'm going to do this side here and this side, and then this side and this side we won't do. And then I'll show you what that looks like. So let's go ahead and just kind of rub this in, get up close to the tape itself. And I can already tell there's a pretty good difference there in getting this clean. But you can see we can get this really nicely done. Down here, I'm gonna go ahead and do this area here. Just a little elbow grease. Getting that in there. I'm going to get a little bit more. Okay, now we'll do over here.
Oh yeah, that's coming off.
Yeah, it's coming off good. This stuff's pretty good.
It's called Chemical Guys.
Chemical Guys. Check them out on Amazon, everyone. But you can see here, pretty good. Okay, so let's do our little tape test. Let me go ahead and lift the tape up. Oh yeah, I can see a definitive white to dark line there. Let's take a look over here. Oh yeah, look at that definitive white to dark. Hopefully you guys are seeing that on the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the seats up and we'll do one more shot. So it looks like this stuff's pretty darn good. Loving it. Good find, Charity. Okay, as you can see, we got the car all vacuumed, all cleaned. You can see the way that this white vegan leather made out, so pretty good. Looks like I may have missed this area right here. I'll work on here, but you can see the side bolsters, the bottom. It's looking really good. All the seats got really clean, all carpeted, all wiped down after a road trip. So you can see the car looks really, really nice. Doors, all the panels are looking good. So that was just a quick video on what it takes to clean the inside of a car. And if you have this white vegan leather, it can be a little bit challenging. So a lot of people don't know which cleaner to get or anything. So anyways, that's it for my quick video. Thought you guys would enjoy this. Please subscribe and like the channel. Really appreciate all the support, guys. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put that in the messaging below. So thanks again for your time. Really appreciate it. Take care, everyone.